Okay, we're going to be playing a Risk-like game where all the AI factions are controlled by LLMs. This is something I've been working on. I'm going to be releasing it for free when it's done, but we're going to be showing off some of the cool stuff that I built so far. So we're going to be playing this test map here. The graphic is a placeholder, but it gets the idea across. There are a few factions battling over this region. We are the one precariously situated in the middle. Each of these factions that you see is controlled by an LLM character. The combatants we have are down in the south. This aggressive and traitorous person who has a whopping 16 income. To our west, we have this relatively weak faction that is pretty traitorous, honestly. They've backstabbed me a few times in past games. To the north, we have some neutral lands that do nothing, except are a great thing for people to fight over. Next to those, we have this aggressive guy, and to the east of those, we have this defensive guy. These two people tend to either become best friends or fight each other to the death. I'd prefer it if they did the latter, because otherwise, if they do become best friends, what usually happens is that they end up stabbing me in the back once I start running down to the south, if I even manage to do that. To the east of the traitorous strong faction, we have two AI-written factions, this person and this person. This person is absurdly defensive, this person is absurdly aggressive. Usually this person turtles the entire game. Usually this person suicides into either the southern neighbor or the western neighbor. Half of these factions were written by me, and half of them were written by AI. I planned to write them all, but at one point I needed to, well, initially there were going to be 3 players on this map, then I needed to test more features, and so we needed more factions, and so I was like, AI, quickly write me 3 more characters. So we have these 3 being AI written, which makes them a bit, perhaps, flatter, but I kind of like them. They add interesting strategic dynamics, having a character that's just manipulative for the sake of it, and aggressive for the sake of it, and defensive for the sake of it. So it makes it interesting enough. I like them, so I left them there. We're going to be going and doing our first moves now. So I'm going to go and move my starting main armies in my capital down to protect my south, in case the Sequinari, these green people, get attacked by the strong faction. I want to be able to move in and take some of their lands for free while they're getting beaten up. And regarding the north, there are some neutral lands here. In case these 2 factions go at it, I'll likely be able to take all of this, all these neutral lands. But usually the red faction goes and at least takes this node, and often this node as well. The defensive faction is usually a bit slower to focus on the neutral land. He will typically focus on defending against his aggressive red neighbor out of caution. Right now we also received a message. The schemer is saying that she wants non-aggression because she's dealing with 2 neighbors, one of whom is extremely powerful and can easily punt her into the afterlife. So she wants to secure her borders and feel safer. Sure, let's have non-aggression for now. The only circumstances under which I will ever attack you are if Sidolf is pretty much crushing you dead and it's a foregone conclusion. Land grab, but that probably won't. Honesty is important. What can I say? See, look at that. Honesty. If you want to be trustworthy, just be honest. Yes, I will land grab you if you're dying, but if you're dying, then you're already pretty much screwed, so it's fine. Let's end the turn. So these are the moves that happened last turn. Sidolf is focusing against the Brigantari. The red faction has gone south and secured some neutral lands. The west is exposed for the yellow faction, but I think that the green faction will not attack them for fear of provoking them. The red faction is going to almost certainly go for this neutral territory, and I don't want to start a fight with them, so I will instead be peaceful. They've reached out to me. I agree. Let us... I can't type. Honorable peace. For now. There are much stronger factors we must be wary of. If I'm gonna fight someone, it's going to be the green faction. Because they are much weaker than this guy, who has very good attack abilities, and so he can absolutely bleed me if I try to fight him. One of the ways in which I most often lose is when I think that this risk game is like Total War, and I go and fight everyone, and I win maybe against one or two factions, but then the third faction will just have more units than I will, because they have been fighting fewer wars and they blind less, and then I will just not stand a chance and they'll take all my land even if I have an income advantage for a few turns. So I want to avoid that and conserve my troops. They've gone for the neutral situation. I'm going to ask them what the relationship is. Agreed. Noble Ragnagas. Agreed, comma. Now, if I might ask, what is your relationship with the Helvetani? I wish to understand regional politics better. My guess is that they have a peace to go after the neutral land. They are one node away from ordering me, so they might be neighbors. So yes, I wish to understand their disposition. So it seems that these people are going to be friendly, which is not good. I am grateful for that, I guess. Yes, we want to be friends with this guy because he absolutely has the power to totally destroy us. Not only is his actual number of armies only slightly lower than us, but when he's choosing between attacking his friends, the Helvetani, and us, he usually goes for us. So we want to be friends with him. As much as possible. And I'm going to... I should really go for the green faction. I have the ability to take them on. Their income is much worse because of their bad leader traits. So I should totally go for them, otherwise I'm in danger. How'd the last turn go for the Brigantari again? So they threw their units into there, which got hit, and then the Sidolf reinforced. Okay. So they are really suffering. Yes, there's a bug over there where they can move units more than one thing in a turn. So be it. I haven't fixed that yet. That's going to be fixed soon. Doesn't terribly impede the fun. I'm not going to attack her this turn. I wish to build my forces a bit more. Every turn I build my forces is another for the other factions to bleed. Ah, she's going after Sidolf. Nice. I will let her get deeper into his lands, and then I'll backstab. Oh, I shouldn't backstab. That's dishonorable. Honor. Truth. I'll give her a warning when I'm about to backstab. She won't have the income to be able to hold me off. But I do want her to weaken Sidolf, because otherwise, once the Brigantari falls to Sidolf, then he just has way too much income. So I want this war to keep going on for a bit. I'll deploy my forces behind my borders so that they can't actually tell. What was this turn like? Sidolf fought the Thermina, and she lost a lot of units. But she gained the capital of the Vandali, and now her income's much better. I'll continue being neutral for another turn. I hope that Vagnagast does not go and attack me. We'll see on the next turn what his force disposition is, if he wants to go and attack me, or if he who he's deploying against the most. Who did what last turn? She attacked that. That will have worked. That attacks that. They have a defensive posture against them. Sidolf lost a lot of units. He is deploying against each of us equally. Okay, so he's not terribly concerned about me, I don't think. I don't think he's preparing to attack me. What are the messages? Who wins between... Well, I mean... I have the income to take this now. I need to do that. As a heads up, I will be attacking the Sequinari soon. I ask that you honorably watch my flank while this fast going. Agreed, noble ally. They messaged me while I was typing to them. Is put back in its place. I'll see how the next turn goes. If they manage to get pull, I think the Sequinari will just win this fight. I mean, they have equal units. Well, no, the Sequinari is slightly more, but huh. It is, as Patton said, a good plan violently executed now is better than the perfect plan executed next week. Do we move and attack them before reinforcements have caught up with us? I can put down 29 units against their maximum 13. I kill that easy. But I want them to bleed the Vandally a bit more. I war them next to the turn after this one. How did they go? Okay. Oh, they got bled massively. That's brutal. They went on the offensive. And they lost. The schemer is being schemed against. Hail, Vermina. Unfortunately, I must cancel our non-version. You are a powerful faction, but your fighting has left you exposed. We are now at war. It's the most honorable way to do that. I could have just declared war on her straight up, but rather just attacked her without declaring war. But that wouldn't be terribly honorable. And truth is important. Does she have a response for us? Is she freaking out? Is she doing a thing? I didn't look at what she did, but I see that she has finished responding. Okay. I'm going to end this turn and we're going to see how this attack goes. Okay, so they deployed some units trying to defend against us. I don't want to coordinate with Sidolf. I could reach out to him. Hey, there we go. He's happy with that. Indeed they will. How are they doing against the Vandally again? The Vandally reinforced their positions. I don't want the Vandally to realize that they have an advantage against me. I mean, the Vandally will see that I made that attack, and they will likely adjust to an aggressive thing because they saw that their rivals just lost a bunch of units. Still, I want to not... I mean, they will unfortunately take this very valuable node, but I will get this to a point against them. Your words honor me, noble ally. Mina, the schemer, is reaping what she usually sows. Not shows, sows. Simply don't show your schemes. There we go. Oil maintenance here and that way, because I want to hold this choke point and potentially attack Sidolf as well and take this land, because he'll attack in there, lose some units. That will be some reinforced, like far away reinforcements, and he will struggle to get in there in time. No, he will actually be able to reach it first because smaller factions move sooner. But I want the ability to kill this when it's owned by him. How'd this go? Okay, I took this. 30 units! How did he get 30 units? Well, by adding 12 to 18. So we attacked that with 30 units. He's now down to 21. He will be reaching out to me for peace, assuredly. Yeah, this guy's backstory is that he did some hunting, which earned him the epithet Beast Slayer, and so he's happy. He uses lots of hunting metaphors. Before others get ideas. Do I want to fight? I don't think Ragnagas is going to betray me. I mean, he has done that a few times in the past when I get too strong. But I am not yet too strong. I'm still behind the Vandali. That actually might be good for me that he took this land, because this means he'll be in first place. And so I won't be perceived as the greatest threat. This game kind of has an implicit realm divide mechanic. Because factions will see who is strongest and will go after them. Trying to discuss terms. Yeah, no. Unfortunately for you, no. The Sequinari's income is absolutely in the gutter, especially because they have that negative trait. That means that they have 3 less army income. So they are finished. Now, Sidolf is saying that how we should discuss how to divide up her lands. Sidolf is not at all trustworthy. He will betray you the moment he sees an opening. The moment that he sees an opening. Meaning that he will likely, like, if you agree to peace, if you agree to non-aggression, that just makes him more likely to attack you. I'm hesitant whether to reply to this or not. The question is, if I say yes, let's divide up her lands, each person gets what they conquer rightfully. Well, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Sounds good to me. Let each person eat the lands they. And he'll probably say, yes, sounds good to me. To that. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to bait him. Huh. Quite right. I'm going to bait him. I'm going to let him build up here, and I'm going to build up units here. He's going to attack me eventually. When he thinks he can win, he's going to attack me from the west. I will move troops in before he gets there and destroy him in a defensive battle. Because defending gives you a kill ratio bonus. He won't attack me until they're done with, and he won't attack me until he has a lot of stuff here. So we're going to get an advantage. Also, it looks like Ragnagas is not defending against me at all, but instead entirely against the Helvetani, because this is empty. He's clearly in his orders saying, this guy's a threat, which means he's not going to betray me, because he's not preparing to attack me. So I will let him be happy with me for now, because I do not want to fight 73 units. 73 units of very, very, very good at attacking stuff, and his income's very good. So let's do that. Enter. What went on? So they attacked Thermina with everything they had, which is perhaps not surprising. I'm going to move these units in, because I can only pretty much guarantee that one of my moves will happen before his movement to there happens. The question is, will he go after Kethros, will he go after me? The Ordoviki tribe down here in the south, they're exposed. He could actually totally sweep in there. I'm also curious about what the diplomatic situation will be like after the Sequinari are eliminated. Certain suggestions. My ally is saying that even the mightiest storm meets mountain. I will remind them of how I am currently not the strongest faction, Especially since the Vandali, oh, this concerns me actually. The Vandali have more income than me, but they also have the income bonus. So they are actually quite a bit stronger than me right now. And they have more armies as well. No, wait, they have fewer armies. You know, maybe I should attack them at this moment while they are distracted. I think I'm gonna do that. I think this is my only chance. I need to do that. I need to hit them with everything I have. I'm not gonna let their income advantage have them catch up. I'm gonna strike. What's gonna happen is that they're probably gonna move their armies back here and deploy everything here, assuming that they go for me and not for the Order Vicky. If they go for the Order Vicky, then so be it. That's fine. That's actually almost better for me because I can catch them off guard and then trap this army away from the rest of the land. But I'm going to put everything I have, attack this node, and then they will not have enough armies to hold me off. I'll destroy them and take all this. I know these people down here, the Order Vicky, they are very, very, very defensively minded. They will pretty much never attack anyone. They'll just sit there and turtle the entire game. So even though this is actually a very powerful position they're in, they won't do anything with it, I'm betting. So I'm gonna just put everything into this attack here and crush them. Now for this to work, Ragnagast needs to not attack me. And it looks like he's getting some of these thoughts into his head. This sounds good to me. I will note that currently the Vandali are stronger than I, having more income, and what do you have in mind? Maybe I shouldn't have said what do you have in mind. He's probably going to suggest that I give him some land, which I don't want. What's he going to say? What's he going to say? That sounds good. You don't, this is something I still need to work on. The AI, maybe I just need to change models. The AI does know that it doesn't share a border with this faction down here. But for some reason it's convinced that it can go attack them. Share a border with the Vandal lead, so I am afraid I'll have to do the most fighting against them. But in truth, I was already planning to strike. Your thoughts are like mine. If he believes that we are fighting a coordinated effort, he will not stab me in the back, which he is most certainly capable of doing. But I don't think he will. He's honorable, so he will probably at least declare that he's going to attack me if he ever does attack me. So we're gonna go with the offensive gambit. Here's the question: do I tell Sidolf that I'm going to fight him so that his armies move back here? No, I prefer it more if he goes after the Order Vicky, actually. So let's see what went on. Okay. Okay, so he just moved some stuff back. I contain the overwhelming advantage. I wonder if I could get Ragnagast to say, hey, the Helvetani are allies of Sidolf. But they would probably refute that, and he trusts the Helvetani as well. Less than he does me, but he does trust them, because he hasn't fought them yet. And if he got all that land, well, actually no, it would be good for him to attack them because that would bleed his armies a decent amount. Well, whatever, we're just gonna go kill Sidolf now. His armies are not enough, he fought too many people. And now we have war. Anyone message me? Okay. We took that fight. Oh fucking heck, he attacked me! I've been betrayed. That's not good. That's bad. Oh gosh, it's happened. Do I have 20 income? He has 11. But he has enough of a stack. I need to wipe him out. I need to wipe him out. If I have 20 income, I can put up... I'll have 40 to his 60 by the time he gets here. You dishonorable traitor, attacking an ally when his back is turned. What will they say of you in the histories? In the end, it was just a justification. Opportunism wins out against nobility. Ah, what a tragedy. I can't fight these guys both. I need to put all my income down here for now. I'll hold them here. They're gonna be getting income. They have 88 armies. Oh gosh. Oh, but hold on a second. I have a deal with the... I don't have a deal with them. Ah. Hail, distant nation. I bring word at the Cherusconi, if that's how it's pronounced. I can't pronounce the factions in my own game because literally what I did is I took various Germanic, Celtic, Anglo, and whatnot tribes and just took the beginning and end and I shoved them together. Commencing against me, former allies in war, attack me without warning. If you want to exploit opening with a pragmatic attack, now might be the time. If he has betrayed one ally, he might betray another. See, I would take this. I would take this offer and just focus all my efforts on the Cherusconi. But I know that he'll attack me the moment he has local superiority, so we can't let that happen. I will just keep fighting him. I propose that while he ventures into my lands, you launch a pragmatic attack against the gaps in his borders with you, where there are no defenses, and seize empty lands for your own. Will he go for it? There we go. Diplomacy. Now his neighbor's going to be attacking him. That should take some of the pressure off. Okay, so they're going to take that next turn, but they can only move. I have 3 turns to build up against this. I want to crush that. Rather, I should keep that occupied. I could send some armies back to hold that. He will launch an attack. Bagnagas is bad at defending. But he's good at attacking. I'll send 30 armies this way. I don't think Sidolf is going to be attacking me. I have 68 units here. I'll send 38. 33. Kills 24. He cannot deploy that many. He will lose this land, for certain. And I have defenses here in case he launches an attack, and I'll move this to the end so that it goes at the end. So if he attacks me, then he will lose against my 60 rather than possibly winning against my 30. Ragnagas will do that. Helvetani will do that. End turn, please, 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 please. Okay. So he attacks that with 50 fucking 5. Ah, but his borders are now undefended. The Helvetani did not attack. They leave me to dry. They hang me out like I am but clothing. Equal units here. But I gain land. My income is stable because I'm taking land while I'm losing it. I will hold the Cherasconi at this point. But hits land with no units. I am preparing a defense a few nodes behind where he is now. However, his lands are now fully open to you. I suggest an aggressive strike now, for he is completely exposed. If he reinforces with everything he has to vandally hit this, do I think that he can... Well, will he put all 12 there? What did he do last turn? He put 2 there. He's also reinforcing against Kethroth. Here's what I'll do. I will ask... I know that Kethroth will not attack Sidolf. He never will. He's too passive. But what I can do is I can ask him to threaten Sidolf so that Sidolf allocates more units to defend against Kethos, and he won't be putting units to attack me. So, hail, distant neighbor. We are both facing off against Sidolf. I know that you emphasize... I have an idea. I know that you emphasize defense, and I would never ask you to recklessly charge out for my sake. However, I have a ploy. Currently, my forces are rampaging in Sidolf's lands, but if he deploys everything he has to defend against me, he might storm me. However, I can. I'm describing this in a very roundabout way, aren't I? However, if he suspects he is about to be attacked by you, his forces will be divided and he will lose. I ask not that you attack Sidolf, but I'll take it manually. But I do ask that you tell them that you are about to attack them, so that they waste their forces defending against an attack that will never arrive. This benefits us both. This is a complex scheme, but it might work. You attack undefended lands and its honor, while I deal with a traitorous wolf to the south. Cease this nonsense. Give me a few turns to finish what I started, and then I may face you in honorable battle with my actual army. What say you? Huh. So the scheme has worked. So the scheme has worked. Kethos is saying that he will threaten Sidolf. Magnagast is still going after me. He cloaks his deceit in honor. Such nonsense. 40 units does not kill 34. The most he can get is add 15 to 34. How much does that kill? 15, 34, 15 plus 49, 12.7. Kills, it actually does kill 34. I need to defend this a bit. And I'll defend this a bit, and we'll send some units here. Give some time just in case just so that we can let the Vandalite do in the anticipation of the Order Vicky sending their stuff, and I will end the turn. Please work, please work. Okay, they've not sent enough, and they will actually lose all their units there. Okay, good. They've butchered themselves against me. However, okay, how's my income? 19. 19's not bad. They still do not attack. I can't yet. I am busy winning against... fighting against the Vandalite. If you want honorable battle, show a bit of patience, I ask. Okay, so they're finished over here. His income's also dropping. If he deploys 50, that does not kill 38. I don't think, does it? Does 50 kill 38? 50 times 12.7. It's a bit close. 53 times 53 times 0.7. It won't. I'm still gonna safeguard that a bit. He can't hold this, so I'm just gonna deploy everything here. That's not enough to hold off against this, though. I see that your units still do not move, Maribald. His borders are open. There is more to war than defense. I ask that you attack him while there is still time. I have a defense preparing, but it will not last. Would be nice if you could stand and fight against him. This bastard! And in what world is an empty border with two completely empty nodes that are totally outclassed by you? In what world is this not a wise place to map. You get free land, free income, and don't even stretch your front line because each of those there, both choke points. It's not about desperation, it's common sense. Of course, you'll probably not go for this. I do not demand, I suggest. It is physically impossible for him to deploy enough units in either of those nodes to oppose you. He has 16 income. 16 loses against 52 and against 54. 54. Even if you added no extra troops, he could do nothing to stop you. Even if he somehow expected you. What is required for the moment to be right? I am speaking at him a lot right now. I would like to speak to him. If I understand his conditions, stubborn guy. Well, all we can do is fight and pray. 70, 80 units of his against, it's not, I'm not going to win that fight. Previous turn, 84 units. My income is thankfully stable. Actually, I gained some income this time. How is Sidolf deploying his troops generally? A split between there and there. I should be able to win that fight. I have more income than he does. He can win this one. He will win this fight. But it will cost him. I haven't finished off the Vandal yet. And you call yourself honorable. You gloat in your betrayal. $84 kills that many units. 84 kills that many units easily. Even if he deploys nothing, he's gonna have 100 units. How blind could he be than having empty land with no reinforcements nearby? This guy is too cautious, and to think he's backstabbed me in a few previous games. Would you say that you're entirely focusing on me right now? I wonder if I can get Ragnagus. Huh. Okay, let's see how. I asked the man himself through diplomatic channels. This is what he says. I said, and then what he says. But he is entirely focused on me. Strike now! This guy! Oh, I'm going to totally destroy him when I finish with him. Marble. Okay, here's the plan. I will move an army here. He will attack this, and he will lose about 50 armies. Let us have a peace after this turn. Go. You are down to little land. Well, no. Okay, I think that's gonna work. He's going to attack this. It will knock him down to about 40 units. Okay, so he has 102 units against my 53. That's going to win, but it's going to bleed. Sidolf might continue his defensive preparation, but he also might not. He's bad at defense, this guy, so I'm going to go and attack him now. I will maybe hit first. Whoever has more armies, so our incomes are tied. Whoever has more armies is the one who... Whoever has more armies is the one who is going to move later. So this means I'll move first. So this means I'll absolutely rip him apart. He will also do a lot of damage to me, however. But he is a poor defender, so his armies can only kill 0.8 per. This is pretty much my entire everything though. So I'm going to lose a lot of units here, and I'm going to lose this node possibly as well next turn. Bloodied him. He has lost many units. Now is your chance. timing does, says the man who knows absolutely nothing of timing. Ah! This is, oh gosh, this guy. You know, if I move last, I actually can have a... Here's what I'll do. I'll get in behind him. His army will move somewhere. Maybe it'll even attack me. Then, I take this node in a counterattack. I will cut off him from any further... I'll take this land back. He will lose that land. And then I'll kill whatever's on it if he's attacked me. And if he's spread out there, then I can just attack him next turn with 20 more units and kill that, wipe that stack. I have... Oh, he does get 20 units per turn. Our incomes are tied. Well, I could hold out here and just not attack anything at all. Only had one more turn. No, I can't do that. Sidolf will eventually figure out that he has a free reign to attack me right now. We gotta go with it. How'd this go? Okay, 69 units. Okay, good. I think I might be able to win this one. Oh, maybe not. No! Oh, yes! Okay, good! His poor defenses have worked in my favor. I'm now behind him. Sidolf, of course, is attacking me, and now my income is nerfed massively. I don't actually like my odds here. Sneak attack? Me? What sneaky attack did it do? I would advise you to watch his flanks instead. They are open. Please, take them. Seriously. If not now, when? You know, I do not speak out of desperation, but out of sense now, seeing as I have won a victory. Fight! By all the... There is no... He is open to you. Aggressive attack. Do it now. Seriously. I have given you the entire North gift wrapped. It is the pragmatic choice. There is no reason not to take this fight now. A bit cautious does not mean stupidly cautious. You have a window. A chance to become the most powerful player here by gobbling up all that free land. I'm gonna send a little force to take this land here. His distraction will not last forever. It can only hold him for 2 more turns. Because once that comes down, once this army comes down, I'm actually dead. I will not survive that. Do you want to live to an even older age? Do you want to leave a little broken rump state to your heir? Or do you want to forge a kingdom from this once in a lifetime gift wrapped opportunity? If I lose because this guy is a craven cur, oh man. I'll also send a little attack here because I suspect he won't leave defenses. Move both of these at the end. Let's collect. The good news is that I can move in behind him. I think he's going to be aggressively attacking, and so he won't leave defenses behind. I just need to be careful not to bleed too many units. Oh no, I'm gonna lose my main stack. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, no, that was a visual bug. Okay, I have some units. Sidolf is there, staring me down with fucking 62 armies. The Helvetani are still being complete fucking cowards. He is growing. Attack now, for the love of all. This fucking idiot. If Sidolf hadn't gone west, I might have had a chance, but now I know he's going to attack me. Well, what I would have done instead, I would have gone through here and gone up north. What sneak attack? We are at war. Anyway, if you want a real fight, Sidolf is there. You can take him on. He's pretty strong. This guy is annoying. Gosh, it's humiliating to lose in your own gosh dang game. Because he's going to attack me. I have less income than he does. I don't have less income than he does. I can escape. He will move before I will. Also, his lands are unoccupied, so while he is leaving his rear exposed, I will take him on there. And hit that, and then hit that, and let Sidolf go and fight this asshole. Hopefully his units will bleed there, and then I can retreat back to the north. Because if Sidolf fights me, yeah, I need to escape right away. I need to move this first. These are at the end. Who will move first? Who will move first? Who will move first? How'd it go? I moved first. And he only attacked us 18. What the heck? I lost a lot of unit. Well, I mean, defense is overpowered. He attacked the other stuff too. The good news is that I now have a turn of respite. I need to put everything here. It's my only hope. I move first now because of this, but did he attack? He did not attack last turn. I am running away right now. My defenses are broken. My lands taken. There is no way to conserve. I have to fight my way through his lands just to endure another turn. It is too late for you. Your caution or your advice, but the window remains. Please take it, fight him, take him down. There is no better time than this. You have far more armies than he does. What can 69 can 0 armies do against 120? Seriously. What do I have to do to convince you to strike? This guy is when he turns north, he will have 21 income to your 6, and you will indeed die. Your only hope to survive is to fight his empty land now and narrow that income disadvantage and take a choke point. If I am wrong, tell me how. We will argue this out, and if I am right or convincing, please act on it. Explain to me how your course of action. It guarantees your destruction. Remember, you fight not just for yourself, but for those you have been charged to protect. Will you guarantee your long-term death? Thank you. Aggressive attack is the only way. Finally, assuming, of course, that he actually goes through with this. Because he might not. I want to move this here, but he might actually deploy a bunch of stuff here, and then I actually die. So I'm not going to do that. I'll move this here, though. 39 against that will lose, but if he deploys 20 units, then I'm actually dead. I die. I lose my doom stack, and then I'm fucked. Well, what if I deploy units here? This AI has got me on the ropes. If I deployed all my units here, maybe I could actually stand a chance, because he's focused on here. This might serve as a distraction for me to then take stuff on here. If I lose this, then they start fighting each other while he's fighting there. Let them Thunderdome it out. I can just take a bit of little lands over here and be fine, maybe. I'll do one more turn of this northern strategy, and then if I'm fucked, then I just go and deploy stuff down there. What have we got? Okay, I'm very glad I didn't attack that. Oh gosh, I'm actually dead though. No, he didn't attack! Maribald, you cur! This stack is dead. It's doomed. I can't fight it. I deploy units here. Where is there any hope? If I... Oh, did they fight each other? Please, yes. They had to have. Yes! They're fighting each other now. Yes, they're fighting each other. Awesome. Okay, maybe that means that we'll have a chance. I deploy all my units here. He will be focused on the massive attack that just happened with Sidolf. He will be focused on that. Meanwhile, yes, please do an aggressive attack against his lands with 100% of your forces. I think after enough turns, his inside voice ended up bleeding out into the... I may yet rise from the ashes like a phoenix. My only hope is if... My only hope is if he does not deploy a bunch of stuff here. But why would he? He's going to be focused on them, right? Surely. How'd it go? No! Fuck! Oh no! Two armies. I'm dead. I've lost. This is it. There is no hope. Well, there's a bit of hope, but not much hope. Those bastards. And they're not even fighting each other anymore. They may have come to an understanding. I'm dead. I lost. I'm gone. Deployed all those units. If only Maribald had done this sooner. I've been eliminated. I'm gone. I'm dead. Ah. Well, that's what happens when you play a strategy game against AI opponents. Diplomacy is much more intense. It's kind of like playing with people. It's decently fun. And it's infuriating when you lose. Nevertheless, it was my pleasure showing off this game prototype I've been working on to you. There are a few other maps and there are a number of other leaders and other stuff being worked on with this while I work on getting some of the bugs worked out and some additional features in. So I hope you will enjoy watching that as well. I've also put some of the highlights of this into short form content, so if you want to watch that, then that is open to you. Other than that, that's all for this one. I will go linger in my defeat. Have a good one. See you next time. Can't believe I lost.